Hello everyone, I'm Rakesh and welcome back to my channel CodeStreamTech, making learning easy. Please subscribe to my channel if you want to make your Pega learning easy and hit that bell icon for the latest updates. You can also follow me on LinkedIn, Facebook and Instagram. The link is available in the below description. If you're looking for a complete Pega developer training where you can learn the things right from the basics till advanced, then you can join my course on my site and you will find its link in the description. So guys, in this video, we are going to create a new enterprise application. As a part of modular application development, it is necessary to have different applications for different purposes. And this is the need for enterprise application. Enterprise application is mostly managed by Center of Excellence team, and this application has all the common rules related to your organization, and the other applications will be simply built on this enterprise application so that they can reuse the rules created in the enterprise application. So let's get started. So guys, in the last video we had created this claim manager application, and now we are going to create a separate enterprise application. So let's close this pop-up, and to create this we need to jump on to the dev studio. So now let's go to this application menu and click definition. So here, as you can see, our claim manager application is directly built on the Constellation application. And within this claim manager application, you will find the rule sets which are related to not only this application claim manager, but you will find rule sets related to the enterprise layer as well, which is CST. So now we are going to create a new enterprise application. So you can directly save as this application claim manager, and let's provide a name like CST ENT. This will denote that this is an enterprise application. And for now, let me select the rule set as CST. So if you're new to Pega, then you have to make sure that you are selecting the respective rule set whenever you are creating any rule. And if you're not aware of this concept, not to worry. As you follow this series, you will get to know more on this. So now let's click create and open. So now before we move on, we need to do some changes to this. And here you can see it is giving an error saying that the URL alias is already in use. So basically you need to change this URL alias. So for that you will get a button over here to change the URL alias. So as we simply created a copy of claim application, and it has copied other details as well which we can change. So let me provide a name like CST hyphen ENT. So this is going to be a new application URL, and let's click submit. Now, as this is the enterprise layer, we are going to have only rule sets which are related to the enterprise layer, and those are CST and CST int. So let me delete these two rule sets, and now let's try to save it again. Okay, so we are done with creation of our CST enterprise layer application. So before we move on, let's go to cases and data. So here you will find some associated classes. So let's go ahead and remove them for now, just to avoid further errors. At the moment, let's ignore these warnings. So now we are done with our enterprise layer application, but we're still left with one more task, that is to configure this enterprise application here in this claim manager application. So instead of directly building on Constellation, we'll simply remove this, hit the down arrow, and let's select CST int enterprise layer application. And once you select this, make sure to select the respective version, and for CST int it will be 010101. Let's select that. And now it's time to remove the rule sets which are related to the enterprise layer, and those are CST and CST int, because we have already included them in this enterprise layer and we need not to include them over here. So let's simply remove them and click save. So here we go. So in the simple steps, we have configured the enterprise application and we have added that as a built-on application for our claim manager application. Now, before we move on, let's go to our operator. So in the last video, like we have seen, along with the application, it has created the access group as well, which provides access to the application. So now let me open this sim and authors access group. So if you're not aware what is access group, then access group is a rule which provides you the access. So now just like we have access group for our application claim manager, in the same way we are going to have a separate access group for our enterprise application as well. So again, for this we are going to follow the same method. We are going to save as this access group. Let's click save as, and let's provide a short description. Let's say CST int authors. Let's provide the similar name here as well, CST int authors. Now let's click create and open. So here we have created a copy of this access group. And now the first task which we are going to do is, let's change this RSV to point to the correct rule set, that is CST. Now here, instead of this claim manager, we are going to select the enterprise application, that is CST int over here. Okay, and make sure that you have selected the correct version. And now let's click save. Okay, once you try to save this, it is giving you these errors. So it is not able to find these roles in the given context. The reason being is, if you observe the previous access group from which we have copied this, it is part of the claim manager application and we haven't created these roles for enterprise layer. So now we have two choices. You can open these rules and save as, or for now you can go ahead and select the out of the box roles. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go back to the claim manager authors access group, and from here I'll open them one by one and I'll simply save as them. And now let me provide a name like CST int sysadmin 4. Let me select this, and as it's a part of CST int, so let's select the context as CST int application and the respective rule set should be CST. Let's click create and open. If you're not aware of all these rules, then you need not to worry. We are going to have separate videos on this topic in a great detail. So I'm done with sysadmin 4. Now let me open this security administrator. Let's save as. So if you observed in the previous role, I missed to update this identifier Let me remove this additional CST int from here. Submit. Now it should be good. Again, make sure the context is CST int and the rule set is CST. Let's click create and open. Okay, let's save. Let's close this. Now let's again open this Pega API. Let's click save as. CST in Pega API. Submit. So as I am here, let me again save as this with correct name. And I'll delete that rule with wrong identifier name. So now let's go back to CST int authors access group. Now go here and let's select the respective sysadmin role, and in our case that is CST int sysadm4. So I had created this rule with incorrect name. So let me open this and let me delete this as it got created with wrong name. Now let's go back and let me select the correct rule, that is CST int sysadmin4. I can do one thing, I can simply update this name and now it should be good. So you can validate the same thing by hitting the down arrow and you can make sure that your role is present over there. Now I'm ready to click save. Okay, still I'm getting this error. This class group is not available. The rule set, it is in a part of application or production rule set list. So now let's see what this problem is all about. So to understand this, let's go to this advanced tab and here you can see this problem. So here the default destination rule set is related to our claim manager application, but actually it should be the CST rule set. Let's select that and let's click save. Now we are left with the final error, that is this class group is not available, and here you can see this work pool. So we need to delete this at the moment, and now let's click save. So like this we have got rid of all the errors and our separate access group for the enterprise layer is ready. Now let's go to our operator. Now from here let's add a new record and hit the down arrow and you should be able to see CST int authors access group. So now you are ready to pass this access group to the center of excellence team. Let's save this. So once you save your operator from the application menu, you can switch to this enterprise application which is CST int. Let's click that. You can switch to your enterprise application and you can do the necessary development in that. So guys, this is all about today's video. Like you have seen, in a few simple steps we have configured the enterprise application. So I would like to know your thoughts on a separate enterprise application, and also I'd like to know whether you are using it or not. So please make sure you subscribe to this channel to keep yourself updated with the new videos. If you like this video, please share it with your friends and hit the like button. This will motivate me to create more such content. If you have any queries or if you have any suggestions, please do let me know in the comment box. Thanks for watching this video. Stay healthy, stay safe, have a nice day.